everyone, and welcome to the
Love,
Love Show! Yay!
we're back.
We're back!
Yay.
You can't get rid of us.
No, not anytime soon. Yeah, this is all about love this month and in many different ways. And we're going to talk about the energy of love, and we're going to talk about, well, many different things. And we've got a few surprises as well. So keep on listening.
That's right. That's right. So for those of you who don't know what podcast you've clicked on or selected or tapped on or whatever, this is the Magical Grove podcast. Actually,
it's the Magical Grove group.
yes.
It's actually the second sidecast, but that's okay. We can be
Yes.
called the Magical Grove podcast as well, if you want.
I was just thinking because last time we did an episode, it was all about the Magical Grove, and the group were kind of starting up, and we're all that kind of stuff.
Yes.
I confused my own self.
That's okay. We're always confused. Don't worry about it.
Yeah,
That's why
yeah.
this podcast's so wonderful, because you never know what's going to come up.
Yeah. Not even Sharon and myself know what's gonna come up.
Oh, most of the time, no.
So like I said, I'm Kira, and I'm joined as always by...
Hello, I'm Sharon. I am here.
Yes. And today's episode, as Sharon said, is all about love, 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 baby.
Oh, yes. Bring it on.
So we are in the month of love, and for Sharon and I, that started actually, as of recording this started like last weekend during Imbolc, which was it the 1st of February or the 2nd?
No, it's the first and the second.
First and the second. Okay.
Oh, because over the 2 days, yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So we had a great ritual. We had a great celebration bringing in spring.
Yes.
You want to talk a little bit about that one, Sharon?
Yes, Imbolc. We did speak about it on previous podcasts briefly, but it's all about the coming of spring, and spring is the season of love anyway, because we have the start of new life in every respect. Okay,
Yes.
so we're basically starting to lose the grip of winter, and spring is when, well, first of all, the first signs of spring are the crocuses and the daffodils and the snowdrops coming up above the ground, and then we have animals and trees and everything else starting to come back to life. I was going to say reproduce, but they're actually coming back to life first.
Yeah.
And then producing new shoots, new buds, new little ones. So yeah, it's love.
Yeah, it is love. It's all the love of Mother Nature and the love of, the wheel of the year, how it continues to turn. And I like to think, this might be a bit cheesy, but, Sharon, you can let me know if you think it's a bit cheesy, but I'd like to think that all the spokes on the wheel of the year are connected to love. Like love is in the middle, and it kind of is like what makes the wheel turn. I don't know if that's cheesy or not.
I don't think it is cheesy, because the universe is all about, it's all connected with love.
Yeah.
And love is a very, very powerful energy, because going back to spring and going back to all the new life starting off, as Kira said, the love of Mother Nature makes it all possible. Mother Earth, Mother Nature, same thing, really. And then, of course, it comes back to ourselves. We
Yes.
are part of nature. We are watching and observing and celebrating the wheel of the year turning around. And with it, of course, comes it's the love of nature, which is what we respect. But going back to the season and the month of love, of course, February 14th is very important for some people. Are you going to get a card or a gift through the post?
Ooh, maybe some chocolates.
Maybe chocolates. Yeah, that's what we're going to be finding out later on, because you're definitely in for a treat, listeners, because we're going to be pulling some cards.
Yes, Sharon. Sorry, Sharon.
During the show. So I have the Goddess Oracle cards.
Yes.
Which were produced by Doreen Virtue. And Kira, you have?
I'm going to use my Earth Moon Tarot, and then I'm also going to use my Cosmic Energies Oracle.
Wonderful.
So yeah, we're going to see what's going on as far as, energies around this particular time of year. And if you are, if you've ever done one of those pick a card readings on YouTube, it's pretty much going to be very similar to that, but we'll get into that a bit more later.
Yep. We definitely will. But talking about going back to love, I just want to point out a little bit of information that people might not be aware of. And it relates to the way the aura around us works. So everything, not just us, every single thing, every being, every stone, everything has an aura. And when you are romantically involved with someone, whether it's a long time attachment or just a new relationship or the possibility of a new relationship, I just want to explain a little bit about what happens energetically. So let's say, first of all, that you're in a new relationship and it hasn't really gone very far yet. You're just kind of at the beginning. So, what happens is when you either talk on the phone or texting or on social media, it doesn't matter because your aura exists whatever way you choose to use it. So, when you are connected with somebody, um, there's a friendship. I'm not saying that friendships are lovers. That's not what I mean. What I mean is the energy of a friendship is also linked in a way to the aura because everybody's aura will reach out to that wonderful person. So, for example, a new relationship, both the auras will come together, they will blend. And if usually in most cases, if you like the person or if you have a feeling for that person, your aura will kind of wrap around them like a wonderful cloak of light
Or like a blanket
or a
or
blanket. Yes. I always think of it as a cloak of light because it actually is like putting your arms around the person,
a big
even though you're not physically there.
a big aura hug.
A big aura hug. Yes, yes, yes. And it looks beautiful. When I see people, I can't see them physically, but when I see people astrally that are in a relationship and they've been in it for a long time, you know what? It's like watching two auras become one. And there's also a song, and I don't know all of it, but I know it's something about two hearts become one.
Oh
And I
yeah.
think, yeah, the song Two Hearts Become One, it's the same with the auras, okay? So two auras become one. And it's beautiful to watch because they both intermingle with each other. And that's at the beginning of the relationship, it's little bit less mixed because they have to get to know each other first. And it's a bit like you trusting somebody or not trusting somebody. The aura is either going to connect or it isn't.
Oh,
But
yeah.
when the relationship gets a bit more developed and there has been romance established, then the auras become much, much more closer. So it's a beautiful, beautiful, you can just imagine a scene of like all the different colors in aura combining as one. And it really does. It looks like, I want to say, it looks like a rainbow of love. It's beautiful.
Yeah, for me, when I see that kind of connection, it looks like yes, it looks like a rainbow of love, but it could also look like for me, Sharon, it looks like you know the DNA helix, like the double helix, how it's wrapped
Yes.
around like a corkscrew. For me, it looks a bit like that, or like maybe like line, not lines, like fabric tied that is tied in a knot. And so it's just so interesting to hear how everybody interprets that like slightly differently. Because like when it comes to psychic abilities and psychic development, it's all about here's one thing that we teach in our courses, and Sharon, feel free to correct me if I'm wrong, but it's all about how you perceive it. It will come to you how you are meant to perceive it. There is no one objective truth when it comes to your perception of energy. Energy is the truth. So it's just more about how you're going to perceive it through your clairvoyant senses.
That is correct. And also, you've just brought something else to mind as well, because if you think about the different knots, like you know how you get a cord and you tie it together,
Yeah.
there is actually a knot called a love knot. And I don't know, I can't tell you how it's done. I don't know, but I know there is one. And there's also a flower, which is actually a herb, and it's called forget me not. But
Ooh.
it's not spelt KNOT, it's spelt NOT.
Okay.
And it's
Okay.
called forget me not, yeah. And it's a herb, a flower.
Mm.
It's actually a weed, as a matter of fact.
Did you
But
eat it?
no,
Listen
I
to
wouldn't
me.
think
Listen
so.
to me. Listen to me, Sharon. That's my first thing. Could I eat it?
Definitely not. No, but you can eat a lot of things, but a forget me not's not one of them. um, but a forget me not. I'm not sure. I don't know what the color of the flower is, but I'm sure anybody that wants to look
I'll
it
put
up can look it up.
I'll look it up on Google or something, and I'll put maybe a link to it in our show notes or
Okay,
something like that. Yeah.
sounds good. But I just think about the chords that, in magic, love magic, you can actually use,
Oh
some
gosh, now I
chords.
have a song stuck in my head, Sharon,
What's that?
called "The Love Doctor."
Love Doctor. I thought you were going to say the Love Shack.
That one too. It's the Love Shack, and it did it on back. I don't know how it goes, but yeah.
Anyway, so in love magic, you can use chords to either, well, it's not a good idea sometimes though, unless you know what you're doing, because I was going to say you can use it to strengthen a relationship, but it's better if it's done by both, with the consent of both parties involved. You don't want to do it
Yeah.
without the consent of both
Love
parties. It
magic
needs to
is
be,
very, very strong. And
yeah,
as
yeah.
as with all magic, there is no good or bad in magic. It's all about how
No,
you use it. If someone were to try to use love magic in a negative way, that would, even though technically they're using love magic, it's still, it wouldn't be good because you'd be
no,
trying to overcome somebody else's will, and that's not
correct.
appropriate. I'm no, no.
It's a big time no-no, and that's why. And the only reason why I mention it is because I was talking about the chords, about the knots being tied. But you know what? It's a wonderful, wonderful time of the year. Wonderful time of the year, and I
And
think
then I also wanted to touch upon this, Sharon. Like, two things I want to touch upon here is like, one is, sometimes if you're in a relationship and it's been a long time and you're in that relationship, and maybe it doesn't work out, or you break up, or maybe somebody passes over. Well, passing over is slightly different. Okay, so scratch that. Like, say it doesn't work out for whatever reason. Like, that's why sometimes you feel so much internal pain, is
yes,
because those knots that have been tied really tight,
yes,
they have to untie or they break. And then you're kind of out, your aura is kind of like wounded. I know a lot of people maybe don't think about this or don't know about it, but your aura can get wounded. It is part of your
oh yeah,
your body. So any part of
oh
your
yeah,
body can be wounded. So I want everyone out there who maybe has gone through that or is going through that at the moment to feel validated in the sense of, yes, you are nursing a wound. Yes, it is painful. At the same time, when that heals, the rope and the cord will be even stronger.
absolutely. Yes, I would like to bring in another ceremony that we do within the pagan tradition, because we're talking about chords and things.
Yeah.
And it's called a hand fastening. And yes, so when people in a pagan wedding, the person, what happens is the person who's the officiant of the wedding basically gets the piece of cord or ribbon, and they tie it around the wrists of the couple, and it's a ceremony where it's basically joining the two together. And then they have a broomstick, and what happens is the couple, so two people hold the broomstick up a little bit from the ground, and the couple jump over the broomstick, which means they're coming in from a single life into a double life. And it's a beautiful, beautiful ceremony.
Yeah. Yeah. I've heard of hand fastings, and I think, didn't you used to do them with Night Hunter?
I used to do them with Patrick. Yeah, I can do hand fastenings. Actually, I can do them. And I actually have a broomstick here.
I've seen it.
Actually,
Yeah.
yes, you have. You felt it.
Yeah.
And we used to use it for the ceremonies. It's beautiful.
Sharon, you make really good points there about, hand fastings and how it's two people connecting in a romantic sense. And, it's about everybody, those two people becoming one, like we're saying about the knots. I also wanted to touch on some Buddhist ideas of love because although I don't consider myself a Buddhist, I follow a lot of the Buddhist traditions like Zen and meditation and compassion and mindfulness. And in the Buddhist tradition, there really is no distinction between romantic love and friendship love, or love of your fellow man, love of Mother Earth, love of the different nature beings on this earth, because similar to the pagan way, it's seen as one energy, which is the energy of love. So, what I'm trying to say is the energy of love is everywhere, and it's not just in one tradition, it's in many traditions across the world. And it's all about sharing happiness, joy, and seeing people and meeting people where they are.
Yes, I understand that. I mean, I think spiritually as well.
Yeah.
Love is seen as one energy as well. I mean, we are all one,
Yeah,
right?
exactly.
With nature is one with us. So yeah, I can see the point.
Yeah, yeah. Oh gosh, all this lovey-dovey stuff.
Yeah, this is totally unusual for me. It's okay. It's okay. I'm actually enjoying talking about it. I'm not really a gushy, gushy, lovey dovey person, but I
I
enjoy talking
am.
about it. I know you are. Anyway, do you want to pull a card?
Let's pull the cards. Welcome to the card reading section of the podcast. I think Sharon and I have pulled cards for people before, not specific people, but like general readings and stuff before on our podcast. But just if you've never done that before, and also because Sharon and I are doing something a tiny bit different today, here's how it's going to work. Sharon and I are going to pull 3 cards in 3 different groups. Group 1, Group 2, Group 3. And in the post production, I'll put like the sound of a bell between each group just so you know where it starts and where it ends. And I'll put timestamps in the show notes to let everybody know, where does Group 1 start? Where does Group 2 start? Where does Group 3 start? So if you don't want to listen to all 3, you don't have to. If you just want to listen to maybe one, that's fine. And so I invite you to kind of come into the space, close your eyes, and just feel what number resonates with you right now, whether it's the number 1, the number 2, or the number 3. And just come into the space and just feel, maybe close your eyes, you can meditate a bit and just feel what that feels like. Feel what your intuition is calling you to pick. And it will reach out to you and it will call to you and you will know which one to pick. Sharon,
Yep.
that being said, I think we're ready to start with group 1.
Group one. Okie dokie. Here we go. I'm just going to grab my cards
Okie
and
dokie.
I'm going to shuffle the cards and we'll see what comes up. Okay. 1 second. I'm just getting them together here because they're deciding to stick to my table, which is not really helpful. All right. Okay. Group one. Here we go. Group one. This is, by the way, these cards are the goddess cards, the goddess oracle cards, and they are produced by Doreen Virtue. Okay, so this one is the goddess Isolt. It's Isolt, and the message is undying love. The love you have to share is eternal, regardless of the situation.
Wow. All right, group number 1, you have got the 7 of Pentacles.
7 is the number of reflection, and it's also the number of like introspection, which means looking within. And the Pentacles is about the physical aspect of love. It's all about what's happening with my love at the moment, my relationship, if you have one, or if you're just starting, so what's going on with it? The things that you've been doing to build it up, the things that you're doing in the relationship, it means that you're going to reap the rewards, and the universe is bringing rewards to you because of your work. And that's what the 7 of Pentacles is about.
Yep. And just to top it all off, I've got inspiration from the Cosmic Energies deck. And
Oh, wow.
I'm just gonna read the message it has here. It says inspiration is everywhere. Capture your ideas. So for me, this reading or this group, maybe they felt drawn to it because they might be starting a new relationship. That's kind of the idea I'm getting, Sharon. What are you getting?
I think it's not just about starting a new relationship. I think that those of you who are in a relationship have maybe been a little bit uncertain about the way you want to go forward. And I think all those 3 cards have really given you the answers that you're looking for.
Yes, I agree with that. And if you're not in a relationship and you've picked group number 1, I think that these cards are affirming your choice to work, on yourself, to be
Yes.
happy within yourself and to know and spirit's telling you to know that this is the right choice for you at the moment.
Well, you have to remember that love is not just about loving other people. Love is about loving yourself and
Yes.
self-care and
Yes.
looking after yourself and nurturing yourself. And if you pick group one, then it means that, in my opinion anyway, that maybe if you're not in a relationship, then it's saying, you know what? what you're doing is right for yourself. You're looking after yourself, and you're going to reap the rewards.
I completely agree with that, especially
It's
as
wonderful.
inspiration. Yeah,
Yeah,
especially as inspiration came up last, I
yeah,
don't believe that this group of people, if they are seeking a romantic partner, will be seeking for too much longer.
I agree.
So let's get on to group number 2.
Here we go. Aphrodite, inner goddess, awaken the goddess within you through dance, self care, appreciating your divinity. Yes, it ties in exactly with what we were talking about, looking after yourself.
Yeah, it does tie in with group 1, which is
This
interesting.
time it's all synchronized.
Get this, Sharon. I got the 3 of wands.
Oh,
Well, there you go. Okay. That's amazing because that's about creating, I don't know, for this group I'm getting that they're basically creating their own internal like goddess or god. They're creating their own internal divinity.
that's right. The Three of Wands is about celebrating the successes you've already achieved.
Yep.
So if you're even if you haven't got a relationship, again, it might be that you've started a new project. Because remember, it's not just about romance. Maybe you're looking for confidence
Yep.
um to start a new project or start a new situation or chapter in your life. And the Three of Wands is saying, yeah, yeah, go, 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 because the Three of Wands is about action,
Yes.
and it's all about celebration. So that is a wonderful card, whether it's about love or otherwise. Because we have to bring in not just love into these groups as well, in case there are people who are not really interested in the romantic aspect.
Exactly, exactly. I think for me that the 3 of wands is about it's about internal strength. And also with Aphrodite coming out, Aphrodite is like the embodiment of not only external strength, but she's very sure of herself. She's
Yes,
very understanding of herself. She's
yes,
not afraid of herself. And just as we say that, I've got transformation. So this person is definitely coming into their own, whether it's romantic or otherwise. Maybe they've just finished a relationship that didn't go so well. I'm getting the feeling that this group was kind of down and out for a while.
yes,
And I think Aphrodite has come through to kind of give this group a motivation
yes.
to move forward with themselves and to love themselves.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
The message on this card is transformation is the soul's evolution. Wow.
Beautiful,
That's
beautiful.
wonderful. So you are evolving, group number 2, and keep up the good work. I feel like I need to say that here. The energy I'm
Absolutely.
getting for this group, I don't know about you, Sharon, but the energy I'm
Yeah.
getting for this group is a bit more heavy.
Hmm.
I'm getting it like in my temples and in my in my third eye. So I'm thinking that this group maybe has been going through it quite a bit, and I really hope that this reading group number 2 will help you and give you the confidence and the reassurance you need to know that you are being watched over, and you are being supported by love. The energy of love is supporting you and watching over you, and that you're on the right track. So keep going.
Yes, I think group number two, it's not just because Kira is saying about the energy feeling a bit heavy, it doesn't mean it's negative, okay? It just means that there has been some work going on behind the scenes in whatever way that has to happen. But the
Yes.
universe is bringing you celebration and rewards and results, as it is to all the groups.
Manifestation.
And manifestation. Yes. Now we're going to go to group three. We have Guinevere. The message is true love. The romantic stirrings in your heart have propelled the universe to deliver great love to you.
I've drawn 2 cards for this group. They just fell out of the deck.
Okay.
7 of wands and 7 of pentacles again.
Okay. Seven of Wands is
Yeah.
it can be it might be that this group, is there's been some conflict,
Yeah.
maybe either in a relationship or maybe in similar to what we were saying about group two.
Yeah.
Because I mean, all the groups, of course, are going to have some conflicts. Who doesn't? That's life, right?
Yeah.
But, the Seven of Wands is can mean things not being very certain, things being a little bit insecure, but it is also backed up by the Seven of Pentacles, because what it's saying is if there has been insecurity or instability, either in a new relationship or a relationship that's happening at the minute, it is going to sort itself out. And that's backed up, as I say, by because of the Seven of Pentacles, which is all about the hard work and having reaping the rewards for all the hard work that you've done.
And just get this, I reshuffled the cards, asked for a clarification card, and I drew the Seven of Pentacles again.
Well, there you go. A clarification card is sometimes if you're doing a reading and the question can be a bit like it can have different meanings.
Yep.
Sometimes people will ask for a clarification card just to see if the meaning can be made any clearer on
Yeah.
what way the signposts are reading, if that makes sense.
Definitely. I think that was a great explanation of clarification cards.
Yeah, because the signposts are
Mm-hmm.
reading one thing or the other, but you want a clarification card to navigate you in the right direction.
Yep. And last but not least, I got the Cosmic Energy Oracle, and it is connection. Exactly. Stay connected with others, nature, and the universe.
Yeah, there you go. Stay connected with others, nature, and the universe. I mean, that could not explain clarifier any better.
Yeah.
Because even if there has been some hard work,
Yeah.
don't give up. Don't give
No.
up. Unless there's no other option and you have no choice. But if you've just finished or ended a relationship, and by the way, it doesn't have to be romantic, it might be a friendship
Yeah.
as well. Or it might be somebody around you has passed over. You know, it's not all about romance. Just because it's the month of love doesn't mean to say that everybody's going to be in that phase at the moment. Okay. So if somebody has just passed over actually, and you're in this group and you've picked group number 3, I want to say that the cosmic energy card there, I think, says that the person or people, whoever it is still really, really close to you at this time.
Yeah.
Because love can be a very difficult. I mean, February can be a difficult time for people. You know, celebrating around the 14th, who have just lost someone. That can be so difficult a time
Yes, it can.
because normally, like, they would have maybe been expecting gifts or a card or something from them, and then suddenly it doesn't happen. And you know, our thoughts are with those people as well who have lost loved ones around this time. And you know, I can imagine how difficult it is the first time for the first year of that loss.
Exactly. I've just pulled one more card for group 3. Group 3, you're getting a lot of cards. The card I've pulled is harmony. And listen to this, Sharon. It says harmony is the beauty in relationships.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, that says it all.
Yeah. For me, I just want to build on what Sharon was saying about loss. Loss is very natural. It's a natural order of things. It's also very natural to feel loss, as we were talking about earlier with those knots having to be untied. I very much feel like group 3, similar to group 2, maybe has been going through a bit of emotional difficulties or challenges or learning experience and opportunities. And I think that these cards, in my assessment and what I'm getting from my intuition, are telling you to stay grounded and to seek your strengths from those around you, whether they be family or friends, pets, nature, even just the energy of love itself. You can call on that, and it could be your friend, it could be your guide, and also know that you are your own friend as well, and that better things are on the horizon, or maybe not better is not the right word. Maybe new things are on the horizon, because we did get the 7 of Pentacles quite a few times.
I think that's a beautiful analogy of just the whole thing in general. All the groups to me are extremely important, and I think we should do this more often in
Yeah.
our podcasts because I think that depending on what we're talking about, it's just amazing how all the cards synchronized with each other.
Yes.
It shows that when you put out the intent, you get the rewards.
You get your
That's the
manifestation.
point. Thank you, Kira, for all your help, and to your team for pulling the cards and for explaining everything for those groups of people. And I know that they will receive help and benefit from what's been said today.
Yeah, and I also want to thank you, Sharon. I mean, I've learned everything about card readings and intuition and psychic development from you. So it's really honestly a dream and an honor of mine to be doing readings with you. Um,
Wow.
it's amazing. So thank you. Thank you and
You're
your
welcome.
team.
You're welcome.
I really hope you enjoyed that card reading. Like Sharon said, it would be really interesting to do more of them. Maybe Sharon and I could talk about, how we could incorporate them into other episodes. Sharon, do you have anything else you want to say?
Yes, I just want to say that I am so honored and humbled every time we record an episode of Second Sidecast. And as Kira said, if people weren't listening, there's no point in recording. So please let others know. Kira's going to tell you how to get in touch in a minute, but please let others know about our podcast. Please spread the word, and we are trying to build up a wonderful community. And as I say, Kira's going to tell you how to get in touch and to let us know what you think. So
Yes.
yes, go ahead, Kira.
Yeah. So we're on Apple Podcasts. We are on Spotify, pretty much anywhere where you get your podcasts. And if you can't find us there under Second Sight, just drop us a comment or send us an email. And I'll put our email in the show notes, and I'll say it when I'm just about done with our kind of announcements section, and we will try to get our podcast on that platform for you. As Sharon said, we are really happy and grateful that you've decided to listen. If you would like to join our community, Magical Grove, you can look us up on Facebook under Magical Grove. Our Facebook group is private, just to protect the sacred space or the safe space that we use to share our experiences, not just Sharon and myself, but others. So if you want to join us, you're more than welcome. We would love to have you along on our journey. Just go to Facebook, type in Magical with a K, Grove, look us up, hit that join button, and Sharon or myself will add you to our group. You could also follow us on Facebook at Magical Grove under the same name, Magic with a K. You can find us on YouTube under Magical Grove, same name. I have a meditation up on the YouTube channel that might be helpful for those of you who are looking to do grounding or do mindfulness during this time. Last but not least, we have our website, www.magicalgrove.uk, and of course, Magic with a K. You can go there. There are plenty of options. You could just browse the site, or if you want to book a reading with myself or Sharon, we do tarot, oracle, mediumship, other pretty much any reading that you would want. Just go to our website, click that book a reading button, and you'll be able to book a reading with us, and we will get back to you with a time. And last but not least, if you'd like to send us an email, you can send us an email to MagicKal25, that's MagicKal 25 at gmail.com. And Sharon or myself will get back to you as soon as we can. You could also fill out our contact form on our website. With that being said, I think that's it for today. What do you think, Sharon?
Yep, I think that's all. So all we have to do now is say
Bye.